What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another vlog. So it's been some time since I've picked up the camera. I think the last vlog was the first week in January, and it's been an interesting last 2 weeks, I will say that. I'll get a little into that in a second, but y'all saw in the last clip I pretty much started and finished my vision board, which I opted in to digitally print out, and then I framed it. I went and had it printed out at the drugstore, and mind you, it was sitting there for 3 days. Went there, they didn't even have it printed out, so I had to wait for it. And then it came out a little bit darker than it was supposed to, but I didn't make a big deal about it. So I'm gonna have to see if I can like probably go to maybe Staples, there's one not too far from me, or maybe another drugstore, because this particular one over here, I can't, like, it's always a problem. They don't answer their phone, they just whatever, I can't. And it took me like a week to like do all of this, only because like I said, I had the print at the drugstore for like 3 days. And once I got it, I didn't order the frame for like another 2 days, so I was just taking my time doing it. And then I kind of just decorated it with some dried plants, which was like a cute little touch. I like how it came out. Yeah, I was doing that. I started a new book, The Cosmic Octave. It's pretty much about like octaves and frequencies and harmonies and stuff like that. So if you've been with me for a while, you may remember some time back, some time back, where I was talking about how I wanted to get singing bowls. But baby, them singing bowls is expensive, okay? Like, they are an investment. So I haven't got there yet, but I've been having like singing bowl fever, and I was like, you know what, before I go into actually learning how to play the singing bowls or just reading up on it, let me try to give myself a little bit of knowledge on just octave levels and frequencies and stuff like that, because that actually matters, especially when, you know, you're playing for maybe specific chakras and stuff like that. So I opted in to get this book, and there's a bunch of other books I have on my Amazon wish list too that I want to get, but I definitely want to get through this one first. This one is like a beginner's level, so it does look a little intimidating when you flip through the pages, but I've already read like the first 2 chapters, and I would say it's definitely for somebody who is very much interested in this. It's not like one of those just, you know, read and go, like, I did do a little music in junior high school. I played in a concert band, which I played a little keyboard and a little alto sax, so I'm familiar with like notes and stuff. And even in high school, I sung on a chorus, and we did a little bit of music theory, but not like a lot, just enough. So I do have a little understanding, but this really breaks it down on a whole nother level. So I've been getting into that, And then just really just grounding myself, just focusing on, you know, planning and figuring out how I want this year to play out, which this is the time of year to do that. Like winter is supposed to be the time of rest and the time of planning, and not doing like crazy heavy work, not like indulging yourself into like a business if you're running a business or things like that of that nature. Like this is a time to really like think and process and all of that stuff. So I haven't been doing anything too crazy, but on the flip side, I've been a little bit stressed out, a little bit sad, annoyed. It's just been a really exhausting last 2 weeks. I will say this, my relationship right now, it's like on a hold. I don't know if it's temporary or it's permanent. I don't even want to get into it. We'll just leave it there. So yeah, so I just finished watching Amber Rose's podcast, and she had Neil deGrasse Tyson on, and y'all know I'm into like astronomy and astrology and stuff like that. So I was like, Amber, like she did a really good job. So it was a really good interview. It's just an hour long, but it's not really too much going on today. The people for my windows, they're supposed to come later because we called them about 2 months ago about this window in the back. It has the biggest crack. I mean, from one corner all the way across to the next corner. Nobody knows how it happened. Nobody's seen it. Nobody heard it. At least nobody is saying anything. But it's been like 2 months since we called them, and they gave us, you know, today's date, which I'm like, y'all pretty backed up for the winter, huh? But they're supposed to come today. Luckily, they're coming a little later in the evening because I actually have to move all the toys and the books that's in front of that window, and I really didn't realize it until later last night, and I was like, oh shoot, the people are supposed to come. So I definitely did not plan moving all of that stuff around in my schedule today. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do that anyway regardless. So yeah, that's the only thing that's really going on. There's not much going on today. I really just wanted to come in and check in with y'all because I have not picked up this camera in a while, and I did want to start the vlog. Yeah, so when I have something to talk about, I will get back with y'all. Hey y'all, so y'all see the crack in the window? I think I showed y'all this before. Look at this. And then also, you see the water, the moisture has seeped through. So the last windows we have, some windows is probably older than me. And the rep was telling us that even though it just looks like it's dried up like water stains, that actually is mold. Hold on, it's like getting noisy over here. Yeah, so the rep was telling us that actually is mold inside of the 2 windows. So that was more than enough reason to change the windows, because that could definitely be affecting your health. And I know it's kind of crazy to think like, well, if it's in between the 2 windows, like how was that affecting you? But if it can get in there, it can get out. And you know, we have folks in this household with underlying health issues that's not gonna be good for. So yeah, that's another reason why we gotta just change this over, because it used to just be in that corner, but now I see it's like across the whole bottom. Yep, so that's that. And then all these toys, again, y'all know I did all that hard work to clean up before Christmas so that they can put all their toys and their books and stuff, you know, away nicely. And of course that lasted for like 2 days, so whatever. So I have to move all of this stuff out, but I'm definitely going to have to spruce this up a little bit. I told Kyra to clean this up last night, but her style of cleaning is definitely different from mine. So yeah, what's up y'all? It is 2 days later. It is later in the afternoon right now. The kids are home from school and everything, but the guy for the window did stop by Tuesday, and he was able to install the window. However, the window that they ordered was too big for the window, so he was able to fit it in there, but it's gonna be very difficult to slide it up and down and to unlock and lock it. So I mean, the good thing about that is it's the winter time, so we really not gonna be messing with that window too much. However, he did say he was gonna have to order a new window, which he probably should have done yesterday morning, and then he was gonna get back to us with an installment date, which he said would probably be May, at least on paper, which is crazy. but they probably would get back to us earlier than that, because like, what, they already took 2 months to get over here this time. Like, now you're about to take another 3 months. At least it's installed and we don't have a crack window, but he's gonna have to come back, or somebody's gonna have to come back eventually to change it. And yeah, I didn't vlog yesterday at all. I didn't have a great day yesterday. I ain't gonna hold y'all. It was kind of sad. Like, I just wasn't feeling it at all. But it's like right after 5 o'clock. I should have taken out something to eat already, like to cook, and I have not done that, so I have to go do that. And I'm gonna try to clean up this bathroom downstairs because it looks horrendous, okay? And that's like the main bathroom. Like when you have visitors coming over and they need to use the bathroom, that's the bathroom they're gonna use. And that bathroom should never be looking crazy. So I'm about to go touch that up. Hopefully no little kitties come and distract me with anything. Kyra was just in here with her homework. She trying to get me to write her whole little morning announcement speech tomorrow, and I'm like, girl, no, I'll help you, but I'm not gonna do it for you. So yeah, anyways, I'm chilling here. I'll get back up with y'all later. I totally forgot that I had food left over from last night. So guess who's not cooking? I shouldn't be this excited about not cooking, but sometimes it's a lot. What's up, y'all? So y'all can obviously see by the date that I have not turned on this camera in quite some time. You know what it is? I'm just in this era where it's quality over quantity for me, because I just don't want to just throw anything online, even though I don't feel like I have just been like posting just random stuff. But I haven't really filmed anything just because nothing has been film worthy. Like I haven't done anything where I felt like it was YouTube worthy content, I guess. So that's kind of just where I'm at. And honestly, trying to do like vlogs every single week, like it's tough. So I'm gonna come up with some type of like schedule. But yeah, I just haven't really had much to film. Super Bowl was yesterday. What a game. I kind of didn't watch it like through and through, but I definitely caught that halftime performance, honey. It's okay, girl, 'cause I'ma be alright tonight. Like my whole 14-year-old self was getting her life. And then we just came back from the kids' school because they had a Black History Month assembly.
And my name is Kyra Guy, also a cabinet member of student government. And in the end, all forms of discrimination are equivalent to the same thing.
And they did so good. They did so well. Like, oh my God, Nair. He is so cute. And Kyra did so well too. Like she be listening, but she don't be listening sometimes. You know, kids be listening and then they don't listen. But yeah, they did really good. That's why I got a little bit of a face on. I just put a little powder, pressed powder, my Fenty, and put some lashes on, some eyeliner, little brows, but I kept it cute. Little blush. I didn't even do anything like concealer or anything like that. It's not necessary. So there is nothing on the itinerary today. I was supposed to work out this morning, but because we had to go to assembly, I'm kind of like just killing that whole idea. So we can start fresh tomorrow for the week because it's only Monday. There's supposed to be snow tomorrow. So the assistant principal announces at the end of the assembly that they're going remote tomorrow because they're supposed to be 6 to 8 inches. And I'm like, in the city? I don't know. I checked my phone and it does say it's supposed to be like rain in the morning that turns into snow, but I'm like, I don't know, like, but anyways, apparently they're going remote tomorrow. So it was a shock to everybody because I don't think the teachers even know. I think it was something that just came up like while the assembly was going on. I don't know, but anyways, yeah, so I guess they'll be home tomorrow. But I'm kind of trying to figure out, like, Kyra has an iPad and her computer that she can be on. Nair, on the other hand, I don't know what they want them to do. It's pre-K, so like, I want them on the computer too. I don't know, I don't think so, but either way, we'll find out. So yeah, that's pretty much what's been happening. These last 2 weeks have been just me figuring it out, y'all, because I don't have it all figured out. Just reflecting and kind of sort of still beating myself up for allowing certain behaviors in my life and certain energy in my life, and just trying to get rid of that. So I gotta go find me something to eat. I gotta go grocery shopping, and the crazy thing is I don't know what's gonna happen with this damn snow. So I'm gonna have to figure something out. But I'm about to go find me something to eat right now because I'm hungry. So I just made me some pancakes and eggs, y'all. I'm about to bust this down. Yeah, y'all, so I'm about to eat my food, but I didn't tell y'all that I purchased Auntie Tab's cookbook last week, and I think she dropped this sometime in 2022. But you know, she's all plant-based, and not that I'm going vegan, you know, I love me a good ribeye steak every once in a while, but I do want to start changing up like my diet and just experimenting with different things, because honestly, like, I feel like I eat the same things over and over again. Everybody in the household is just like, they say they don't mind change and stuff, but they not as open to certain things as I am. They always gonna find a problem with something. But me, I want something different, you know what I'm saying? And you don't always have to have meat on your plate, right? So I definitely wanted to like deep dive into that and just really change up the way I'm eating, on top of the fact that I'm working out. And I've been learning so many different things like in the past few weeks. It's even this girl, this fitness girl, I'm gonna put her YouTube up here. She's actually, I think she's from New York. I'll put her YouTube up here, but I actually started following her on Instagram recently and found out she has a YouTube too. But she really like breaks it down as far as like training for your body type, which I think a lot of people do not talk about. In one video I was watching of her, she was talking about how, you know, we always see like these fitness gurus and fitness people who have these small tiny waists, but the thing is, it's like, if that's not your body type, like if you don't have a small tiny rib cage, you have to train based off of your body type. So whatever they may need to do for themselves, like, it's something different that you need to train for, especially if you're trying to like grow your glutes and your legs and stuff like that. So there's different like exercises and movements that you may need to incorporate for your body type. So I love how she just kind of breaks it down, because it's not like, this is not information that we've known, but sometimes you could just get really lost in the sauce. So incorporating like the diet with the exercise, I think like the diet is the biggest part of it, which makes sense, right? So when you start combining those two things together and you're doing the right thing and eating the right way, I mean, there's so much stuff out here though, like it's very hard to avoid like chemicals and all kind of stuff. So it's very technical, but yeah, I really just want to kind of like just switch up my diet. I'm definitely going to be changing up my workouts. Like I told y'all this like a couple weeks back, but now I see like, hold on, there's some things that I think I need to incorporate. So we're gonna see what's going on and see if there's any real changes, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I'm about to eat this food. I'm gonna get back up with y'all in a little bit. Wait, so I wanted to show y'all something, right? So I don't know if y'all remember, y'all probably, ooh, that's too much light. Okay, so the pumpkin that we had from Halloween, right? Kyra had took some of the seeds and she put it in a little bowl and she had it wet and she was trying to grow it. She had it sitting in the kitchen for the longest, right? So about a month and a half ago, I feel like, I don't even know if it was a month and a half. I don't even feel like it's been that long. But I finally took some of the seeds because it was sitting for the longest and it wasn't doing anything. And I took it out and I put it in another pot. And I think I put 3 in there because I thought all 3 of them were gonna sprout. And when I took one of them out, I was like, oh my God, it started to sprout already. So I thought I buried it too deep in the pot, but apparently I didn't, because within like a day or two it started like coming out of the dirt. But it's been like just a little over a month, or approximately a month and a half. But look at it. Like, what? Look at these leaves. They're as big as my hand. Like, this is crazy. I didn't think it was gonna get this big, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I can't leave it here. We have a forest over here, but we ain't got no room over here either. So I don't know, but these leaves are big as my hand. And then my other plant that I got last April, we've been through some trials and tribulations. We trying to work on it, but you see, like, it's like really big. So yeah, we're working on this. I gotta figure out how to stop this, but yeah. Oh, this is crazy. This is really crazy. I wasn't expecting this thing to be that big. Hey y'all, so it's the next day, and guess what? It's a snow day! So these kids have remote learning this morning. Oh my god, they told us during the assembly yesterday, and yeah, nobody really knew nothing. The teachers were shocked too. So it went kind of well. Nair got off early, which at first they had sent a notice saying that it was only kindergarten and up, but pre-K clearly had remote too. So they sent him home with an iPad and everything yesterday that I have to return tomorrow. And Kyra, she already has her iPad, but she got her computer and all kind of other devices. So she's actually still in school. They got about another like 2.5 hours or so. So yeah, but I am about to go outside and shovel the front steps. It's not that bad. I'm looking at about 3, possibly 4 inches right now, and it's still snowing outside. It's not snowing as heavy as it was a little while ago though, but it's still snowing outside, and it's supposed to slow up I think around like 1 o'clock ish. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's a snow day, y'all. Like, what? This is the first time in like 2 years we've seen like snow like this, because last year it didn't snow at all. So you know, I'm glad to see it though. The kids are probably gonna go outside later and play, but right now I just want to go clean up the steps. I gotta see if we have salt. I didn't see salt in the garage the last time I went in there, because I was looking for it when it snowed a few weeks back. Even though it wasn't as heavy, but it still was it still ended up being like stupid icy and stuff, and I needed it and nobody ever really put it down. But I gotta go find out if we have any salt, which usually we do. So yeah, let's go do these little snow adventures.
When we hooked up, we sat down, made an agreement. We vowed that we'd always be together through whatever. We said that no one would ever get between us. This love will never, ever leave us. That was a while ago. But now lately, it feels like, I feel like all we do is fight every single night. Can't make time, can't get it right. I just wanna go back, take it way back, all the way back. Can we start again, do it over, can we straighten it out?